Hello, people. So I do hope this one just worked. So I've just gone live straight off the bat, and here is Save with Crypto added to the stage.
I'm back.
Hello. So we are now live.
Are we?
In theory. Let me just check.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
brilliant.
excellent. Okay. Are we also live on X? Let's have a look. What a time. Yes, we are. Brilliant. And there's one viewer who I think is me viewing that.
I can't duck eggs here. Oh,
hello. Congratulations on actually finding the live stream. That must have taken some perseverance.
okay. So we've now got a message saying having trouble streaming to Twitch. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, to be fair.
Right, I was going to keep this super concise and all that, so I can get it all done in half an hour. But unfortunately,
good luck with that.
Unfortunately, 10 minutes have gone by already.
It's going to be super, super concise. So, how do you want to do this? Shall I just, unless there's anything you want to share first, shall I just share the screen? And go
not particularly. I think we should probably just dive into the meat and potatoes, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Should we have a quick jingle?
Actually, that's a really good idea.
Let's do that. Let's do that. So we can compose ourselves. There you go.
Sure. Okay, I think we needed a bit of that to me just to try and get sorted a little bit.
I just ran downstairs to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
and, couldn't find a spoon, so I got a fork to stir it with.
that's a decent metaphor for the day, I think. And really professional, slick kind of segue from that. It's also a metaphor for the price of Bitcoin, I would say. So
we're on a new URL now, aren't we? So I probably need to.
Yeah, I've just posted it into Discord.
Oh, have you? Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, but to the people that actually found the live stream here, just honestly, I'm full of admiration, because we were just we're kind of playing peekaboo a bit, just no, we're over here. So anyway, yeah, Bitcoin. Oh, by the way, also to top it all, I don't know if you can hear hammering in the background.
I can actually. I was just wondering what it was.
Yeah, it's hammering. So and it isn't my heartbeat kind of thumping with all the excitement. It's so we've got work being done in the house at the moment, and they did promise that they would be not too noisy. Sort of between 12 and 12:30ish. So if this is their kind of not too noisy, then I dread to think what the noisy would have been, or too noisy. So yeah, Bitcoin. What I wanted to show on this, because we've excuse me, we obviously had kind of the good news over the weekend of the government shutdown, more or less confirmed that it's ending. I suppose they've still got a few hoops to jump through, haven't they?
I was going to say, is it actually confirmed? Because I still don't know.
They voted on it in the, I don't know if it's in the Senate or in some other thing. US government is too complex. I know it's all checks and balances, but how checky and balancey does it need to, just make a decision already? They need a dictator. That's what they need. Like our Prime Minister, I think, for example. They need someone who's just prepared to just ignore the will of the people and just say, right, I don't care if this is utterly the wrong decision and it's tanking the country. This is what we're going to do. Anyway, politics, eh? So
it reminds me of
saying.
Sort of reminds me of Blackadder too. Who's Queen?
Yeah, it's true. So Yeah. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. So for the so yeah, I think they've kind of confirmed it, but not utterly just yet. So possibly later this week, maybe Friday, I think, is where they get the final thing. But it's so like on the cards, and the the financial markets generally are pricing it in, I think, or starting to, maybe a bit cautiously. But I wanted to provide a contrast on this. So on the 4 hour, this, so I guess where was it from? Yeah, so from it was Sunday, wasn't it? Where we started to see this kind of reactionary pump, bit of a cautious pump in the case of crypto, went sort of, yeehaw, we are so back, then just sideways. Compare that with gold.
Oh,
It's like just why aren't we in gold? Why can't Bitcoin be more like gold? Wouldn't it be great if it could be? Do you know what I mean? I mean that's actually started to range a little bit. So it's not actually that dissimilar now. I think now that we've entered this, about hour or so into this 4 hour candle, but it's like if we compare that to I guess SPX 500 index. I guess they had the weekend off, didn't they? They're just part timers, but I guess their pump. They pumped into it on Friday. What did they know? You know, but I guess also because in that case it was kind of there was this reactionary pivot, wasn't it? So like I do like to see these because it's such a you can kind of tell that's a major price reversal at that point. You get kind of the major wick. So like price went down. Like no. And there's a real kind of strength in that in that rejection of the downside.
It's also a bullish engulfing candle as well. So
yes, it is, and straight up kind of closed that gap, which is good, and then gappity gapped over the weekend, and obviously straight into the bullish pump from there. They seem to like their gaps, don't they? These part-time markets, so not too worried about that gap particularly.
I mean, there's no reason we can't trade gold. I mean, just might have to rename the channel. That's all. But
that's true. Yeah. Save your crypto holdings with gold.
That's it. Yeah.
That's not quite as catchy, I think. But, no. So anyway, yeah. So gold is okay. Gold is kind of doing that. That's pretty good. The stocks are kind of doing that, which is even better. Bitcoin is doing that, which is just lame. I mean, come on. Well, okay, not so much lame, but there's not much conviction there just yet. What it suggests is that the initial joy, happiness, reactionary money is going into these other markets initially, and then we hope that money will rotate over into Bitcoin quite soon. Like it's like a bit like we get a kind of a microclimate, like on the Isle of Man or something like that, or some valley between two mountains or something. So this is like a kind of a micro version of the overall, kind of just the bull cycle, bear bull cycle, whatever, where we get the initial kind of profits going into or being made really in the stocks and in the gold. So global M2 money supply climbs. we see the result of that going into shares and precious metals, etc., and then eventually that kind of spills over. The profits find their way into Bitcoin. So we're seeing maybe kind of like a micro version of that play out this week. I mean, I kind of hope that's what it is. Otherwise, it's going to be looking not too great. Because like this, so in terms of like key levels, we obviously need to get up to this area. We need to beat 110, get through that area there. That could well turn out to be a kind of a bunch of sell orders in there. Hope not, because otherwise it's just going to be a sharp rebound from that. Up to this Quadzilla bearish retracement level. I need to use a full branding on that. At 113. And I think 113 generally is going to be like a really kind of key level to get above as well. So for things to truly kind of come out as like completely bullish in the market. So until then, we're kind of neutral. I think not really bearish. I think we need to see a breakdown over this slide. Just going to put the drawings up. Now there's too much drawings good. Yeah, we need to see. So to go bearish, I think it would need to be a breakdown in a close, maybe a daily close, below between 100 and 98. That seems to be the level, so we kind of land out back there. And to go fully bullish, it would need to be kind of like above that, kind of, the levels just went through like 110, 111, 113, and close, really smash our way up during the week, and then close kind of above 113 by the end of the week, I'd say. If that can happen, then we can change the light bulb from red alert back to the bullish kind of go green, if that's a thing, and back up. In the meantime, that it's literally mid, isn't it? We're just like this kind of midway, just midway neutral. So something that I covered in the kind of TA update video that I posted into the Discord this morning was just I just happened to put in the price that yesterday's New York Open started at, which was kind of that 106.1, and then just within that, the US just kind of finished the day. I think, did they actually finish it down? Looking at that, they probably, I don't know. If not down, then certainly just not particularly up. But they spent most of the day down, and then maybe just like a late recovery towards the end of the trading day there. So, and then when did that? Then 4 a.m. UK time. So I guess was at the Asia markets, just kind of pushing down, saying, "Oh, thanks, guys," and now back in the sort of London European markets, just kind of trying to sort of push back up again. But yeah, so this time I hope that when the US comes in a couple of hours, that they can do a bit better with that. Maybe now that excuse me, now that they've taken a few commodities and sort of SPX shares profits and things, that they can actually just put those into Bitcoin and just kind of pump this mofo. So that's what I think.
Okay. Nice. If you want to play that video, I can do that if you want. By the way, do you want to do that or not?
Sure, I can do. I mean,
short time.
Some of it is pretty much what I just said now. Anyway,
okay. All right,
I think if people want to get the full details from that, they can find it in the Discord.
Yeah,
and there is no hammering going on in the background of that.
So yeah, you did mention
hammer free.
Yeah, you did mention it, but it didn't actually happen. But now it's got live hammering. Yeah, I mean, the thing I was looking at yesterday on a very, very simple thing was I'd noted that we got the cross of the 21 and 55 EMAs on the 2 hour, and then we actually got the cross of those 21 and 55 EMAs on the 3 hour yesterday. So that's the kind of thing I think I signed off the live stream yesterday, saying that's what I was looking for. In actual fact, that happened at about 6 o'clock in the evening. So that was good. But I must admit, after that, it sort of hasn't really, as you say, it's kind of like they haven't got the memo yet, have they? But those kind of crosses on the bigger time frames, like 3 and 4 hours and stuff, you do see quite a bit of that kind of like flopping about, so I don't know. I am still kind of bullish, definitely.
Yeah.
I just feel like that retracement level you got there, I think that needs to be like swept, doesn't it, at some point?
Yeah, for sure.
That's sort of 103-ish.
Do you mean this one?
Yeah,
103. Yeah, true. So one thing I did do. Oh, by the way, I'm kind of tactically muting every now and again when because there seems to be drilling now as well.
Very, very, very
But yeah,
advanced.
so on this, I think there's maybe some kind of agreement about this, or rather, people are saying similar things in the chat at the moment about this. It's essentially, yeah. So I drew in some lines. I think it was yesterday for these during the TA, but since then I've kind of redrawn them as order blocks, because I think that's essentially what these are really. There's just lots of liquidity in these, and one of the things was, of course, during this, the price was like going back to Tuesday last week. The price was kind of like dipping up into this liquidity area and kind of rejecting from it, and then of course it broke above it quite nicely. But since then, it's just kind of come back down into it again, and of course here it's kind of ranging through it. It shows up much more clearly on the 1 hour chart, to be honest. But yeah, this bullish retracement level. It's funny how these things turn out, isn't it? It's just like bang in the middle of that order block as well. So I think, yeah, it would make sense for that to come down. There was a comment. In fact, there was a few. Should I quick look through these? Actually, Sea Trollscape? Control, I don't
Control Alt Escape.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're
But
right.
It's not quite. Yeah, control.
No, that's fine. I really should have seen it. Oh well.
Yeah, I thought a man of your background.
My keyboard mashing background.
You can almost see your 3 fingers poised in that certain triangle.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I think that was probably in relation to the green or red. So yeah, we're currently in amber. I think you're spot on there.
Oh yeah.
So Scotty, hello. You think let's dump and close the CME gap first? That's probably what it is, isn't it? So CME gap is the 104.5 to 104.195. So yeah, you're right. So the 104-ish, is that in, where is that in line with 10? Where are we at the moment? We're at what's that? 105. Okay. Yeah, so it's actually this. It's kind of this this area, really, isn't it? This order block. So if we can. So yeah, simply coming down again, filling that, we could well bounce away from there. We might wick down to here, just partly because of this order block, but also the fact that there's that retracement level as well. In terms of what we got down here, this is looking kind of bearish as well. I mean, that's I think a lot of that was this just big old candle down. So yeah, you could well see a bit more down into there and then up. So what else we got? So KB, hello. We need to wait for the rebalance to finish. Yes, that's probably the same thing, isn't it? Because it is kind of a imbalanced market at the moment. I got the looking for the oh look, hey, get Quadzilla. I should click away from that quickly, so then it's whatchamacallit, isn't it, when it just quickly flashes into people's brains and it's gone. So if I subliminal
marketing, I like it. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't quick enough, was it? So yeah, I mean, this is just the 24-hour of the on Binance Bitcoin perpetuals. So probably wants a bit of down. I mean, that's 104. There's not much above. well, obviously that bit. Interesting thing with these sorts of things. So with when you see kind of liquidity above and below, people often point to this kind of thing where there's just a big mass of I guess long orders, aren't they? Just kind of waiting to happen. So like price is just going to plummet down through those and eat all those up and then come back up. So because the kind of open orders like these, for whatever reason that they're there, whether they're stop orders or, I mean, those tend to be market positioned as market orders, don't they, when they're stops and things. But generally, if they're stop orders or just passive orders poised waiting to be filled, so yeah, they very much can act as a magnet, simply in the sense that obviously if like the next available buy might be here at like 104.6, so just do not, or yeah, so like someone wants to, is that the right way around? The next available sell. So if somebody here wants to, I don't know, it's probably more this way around, isn't it? Say if someone is here, they've got a sell order placed, passive sell order placed. Someone wants to come up, someone wants to buy, but that's the next available price. So the price would just go whoomp straight up to that as the effective price, like the last transaction that took place.
Right.
So kind of obviously how it works. But when it's this way around, just because we've got this kind of mass of passive waiting buy orders just down here, that sort of thing. So for the same reason, should act as a magnet, but also can influence the market in the opposite way. It could be a repelling magnet, because people see that and they'll be thinking like, well, okay, I'm going to hold on for now because the price is also just going to come down and pump. So why would I sell at this point? I was going to hold on.
Yeah, I think it's just a ton of orders where people aren't particularly expecting them to get filled, but if it does, it would be nice. So that's it, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, like stink bids or whatever.
Yeah,
so they put those in.
Matt, I'm gonna have to push off. Actually, could I leave you to lock up? Or
yeah, I think to be honest, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff work related stuff I need to get done anyway. So that might be a good place to wrap up.
Okay.
Sorry guys, it's been such a cluster thingamajigs of a short live stream. We started very late.
There's cluster flips.
Yeah, exactly. One is a definite cluster flip.
Yeah, no, sorry about that, and sorry we got I've got to shoot off because I do things on Tuesday lunchtimes, but we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a bit more of a smoother intro, really.
Yeah,
it's partly my fault, partly
partly mine.
It's my fault
because I meddled with the thing that was set up, and I think that set off a cascade of flip ups.
It did actually.
We swear on streams.
I know. Yeah. Well, the other thing is like I think that there's something changed in StreamYard where I think it said, "Do you want to simultaneously cast in portrait and landscape?" And I went, "Yeah, sure." Ooh. And I think what that did, it created 2 live streams in the YouTube studio. And I thought, what's going on there? So I deleted one of them, and then Matt tried to update one that wasn't there anymore, and it just all went horribly wrong. And I was trying to get prepared to go out, which I've got to do now. So I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Likewise. So catch up tomorrow, and ciao.
All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for coming. Please do click like on the way out, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care. See you in the Discord. Cheers.